Hello, my dear children. How are you? Hope all of you are fine. Today, I am going to teach you the two new lessons from Pathway and Grammar Root books. Okay, first, I will start with Pathway book. So, from Pathway, I am going to teach you the poem. Poem from unit number 5. And the name of the poem is Words for Lunch. The name of the poem is Words for Lunch. Now, what is the meaning of the word lunch? Lunch means the food that we take at the particular time of the day. Like all of we have the food at the morning, that food is called breakfast, and the food we eat at the night time, that is called dinner. So the food we eat in the noon time, that is called lunch. Okay, the food we eat at the noon time, that is called lunch. Now this is the page of your book, and this is the poem What's for Lunch. So in this poem, the poet is describing about the food habit of his pet, the food habit of his pet. And his pet is a goat. His pet is a goat. Now let's see what the poet is describing about the food habit of his pet goat. Now I am going to recite this poem. My dear children, all of you can follow me. If you want, then you can also recite along with me. Okay, let's start. I have a goat. What a funny pet. He will eat anything he can get. Crunchy hay, modeling clay, grandpa's socks, moss on rocks, leaves on trees, beans and peas, labels and cans, greasy pans. Watch him lick, watch him munch. He thinks anything's a good lunch. See what the poet is describing about the food habit of his pet. His pet is very funny. He eats everything, whatever he gets. He eats the crunchy hay. Crunchy hay means dry type of grass. Modeling clay, the clay that we sometimes use to make some toys or some model. Then grandpa's socks. Oh my god, so dirty things. Grandpa's socks. Moss on rocks. Moss means fungus that sometimes we can found on the surface of rock or soil. Leaves on trees, beans and peas. He eats any vegetables and the leaves of the trees. He also eats levels, cans and oily type of pan. Greasy means oily. Okay. He lick everything. He starts licking everything. He starts munching everything. Munching means chewing the food. He starts chewing everything, whatever he gets in front of him. Because the goat thinks that everything is a good food for him. So, is it a funny pet? Yes, it's really a funny pet. Now I'm going to recite this poem once again for you. Okay? What's for lunch? I have a goat. What a funny pet. He will eat anything he can get. Crunchy hay, modeling clay, grandpa's socks, moss on rocks, leaves on trees, beans and peas, level sand cans, greasy pans. Watch him lick, watch him munch. He thinks anything's a good lunch. Okay, my dear children, all of you will recite this poem 5 times at your home. Okay, now I will move towards the grammar root. Now, from the grammar roots book, I will teach you today a new lesson from chapter number 6. And the name of the lesson is Nouns Gender. Now, first of all, we need to know what is the gender. Gender means the identity of everything, human being, the identity of animals and each and everything in the world. Now you can ask me the question, ma'am, what type of identity is this? Identity means who I am, what is the thing is. Okay, like I am a girl, so this is my identity, that I am a girl. Rehan is a boy, so this is his identity, Rehan's identity, that Rehan is a boy. Now, all the human beings in the world have these two categories. Either they are a girl or they are boys. On the basis of that, all the girl human beings are called female and all the boys are called male. So all the boys are male and all the girls are female. In the animal world also, they have two categories like human being. One is male animal, another is female animal. All the male animal and the male animal and the male human beings comes under the word masculine gender. In English grammar, all the male human beings, male animal will comes under masculine gender. And all the female human being and the female animal will comes under in feminine gender in English grammar. Okay. Now, in English grammar, there is another gender that is called common gender. And what is it? The common gender always stands for both male and female. Common gender stands for both female and male. Okay. And in the gender there is another types and it is called neuter gender. Neuter gender means in the world we human being or the animal, they all are living beings because we can breathe, we have life, so we are living being. But in the world there are some things also, like those who cannot breathe, they all are non-living things like computer, pencil, book, pen, mobile. Those are non-living things because these things can't breathe like us. And all those non-living things will come under the neuter gender. We called them neuter gender. So, the gender is 4 types. First, masculine gender. Second, feminine gender. Third, common gender. And fourth is neuter gender. 4 types of gender are there in English grammar. Okay, now I will explain each gender with some example. See in your page from your book, we can see the picture of a boy, the picture of a king. They are male. They are male human being. That's why boy, king, father, son, brother, those comes under masculine gender. Those comes under masculine gender because they all are boys, means male. So those word will comes under masculine gender. Now here there is a picture of a cock. So already I told you that all the male animal is also comes under, all the male animals are also comes under masculine gender. So here this cock is male. The cock is male. So the word cock will comes under masculine gender. Now here you can see the picture of a girl. The picture of a queen wearing a beautiful crown on her head. So this type of word will comes under feminine gender because they all are girl, means female. So the girl, queen, mother, sister, aunt, grandmother, these words will comes under feminine gender. Same as the word hen. Hen is female animal. That's why this hen will comes under feminine gender. Horse, cow, those are also stands for female animal. And these, sorry, not horse, it's mare, cow. These word will comes under feminine gender because those words stands for female animal. Now there we can see the picture of a book, the picture of a river, the picture of a bridge. So, those are non living things. As I told you, in our world, there are so many non living things also. So, the book, river, breeze, these are non living things. They can't breathe like us human beings. So, that's why this word will comes under neuter gender. Now, in the next page of this lesson, we can see one child, the picture of one child. The word child is come under common gender. Why? If I say the child is playing with the toy, that means I am not mentioning about the child is either girl or boy. Okay, I am not mentioning about the gender. Which gender is this specifically? Is the child female or is the child male? But I said the child is playing with the toy. That means it may be girl, it may be boy. So the word child represents both female and the male. So this type of word always comes under the common gender, like patient, teacher, frog. So this type of word will come always under common gender. Now I will move towards some rules of how to form the feminine gender from the masculine gender. The first rules, by adding es at the end of the masculine gender word, you can change the word into feminine gender. Like for example, here the first word, what it is written? Host. H-O-S-T. Host. If we add es at the end of the host, it will become feminine gender, like hostess. Prince, princess. Shepherd, shepherdess. See, each and every word here is adding by E-double-S and it is become feminine gender. Now the second example, second rules. Second rules is telling about that only adding E-double-S is not enough. Sometimes the inner spellings also change when we change masculine gender to feminine gender. Like the first example, actor, A-C-T-O-R, actor. If we change it into the feminine gender, see the spelling of this word, A-C-T-R-E-S-S. At the end of the word, there is E-S-S as usual, but O is missing. So there is little change in the spelling. Okay. In the same way, God, goddess, master, mistress, duke, duchess, emperor, empress. Okay. Now I will move towards the third rule. In English grammar, we can change the gender from masculine to feminine by using the opposite word. Okay, like boy, girl. What is the opposite word of the boy? Girl. What is the opposite word of the father? Mother. What is the opposite of the son? Daughter. So in this way, by using the opposite word, we can change the gender from masculine gender to feminine gender. Okay. Now I am going to play one video for you. My dear children, everyone watch this video very carefully for your better understanding about today's concept.
Nouns. Gender. Gender is a term used to differentiate between male and female nouns. Men, boys, and male animals are of the masculine gender. For example, brother, uncle, grandfather, father. Women, girls, and female animals are of the feminine gender. For example, sister, aunt, grandmother, mother. Let's look at the names of the male and female animals of the same species. Fox, vixen, gander, goose, drake, duck, ram, ewe, stag, hind, rooster, hen. A noun that can refer to both male and female is of the common gender. For example, that is a cute baby. Here, baby is of the common gender. Not all common nouns that refer to people or animals indicate their gender. For example, Nikki and Ricky are good singers. A noun that refers to a thing that is neither male nor female is of the neuter gender. For example, the pillow is soft. Remember, all common nouns that refer to non-living things are of neuter gender. We use the pronoun it for neuter gender. For example, it is my pillow.
So, my dear children, hope all of you watch this video very carefully. Now, you will try to attempt the exercise, and once you finish your exercise, then you will check your answers with the answers key. So, that's it for today's class. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay safe at your home. Bye bye.